Hello Waterstones readers, I'm Matt Haig. I'm here today to talk about my very latest book, Notes on a Nervous Planet, which talks about how the world is impacting all of our mental health. These are my tips for staying healthy and sane in the 21st century. Number one, be careful with social media. This is the one I am worst at myself, so I'm not always practicing what I preach, but I think being mindful about social media, being aware of how much time you're spending on there, and just being careful and going on with a mission and saying, okay, this is what I want to do, rather than being aimlessly distracted for hours on end and missing breakfast and not having any kind of life because you're arguing with a flag on Twitter. That's not good. Number two, I would say get outside at least once a day. This is probably more for freelancers and people like writers who could actually spend their whole lives in their cave. But there's a lot of research now, some of it is mentioned in the book, about how we don't spend as much time outside anymore. And the more, if you go out for a walk, if you see some kind of nature in your day, it has real tangible mental health benefits. So I try, even in winter, even on a rainy day, to get outside. I would also say that it's very important to sleep. We talk all the time about the importance of exercise and the importance of diet, and these two things are very important. But there's a growing amount of research now which says sleep is actually, of those three things, it's the most important thing. And if you think about it yourself, if you have sort of less than 5 hours sleep, that is going to affect you more than if you had fish and chips last night or if you drank a glass of wine last night. Sleep is so important, and it's always been something that's beneficial for my mental health, and it's something I've neglected in the past, and it's something I'm very careful with now. Also, number four, it's important to keep some kind of routine. Obviously, you have to be reasonably flexible and realistic, but I think if you get into a rhythm, things become easier. And again, technology can be a distraction and can take you away from that. But if you sort of eating, sleeping, living your life in some kind of natural rhythm, then that seems to help. And lastly, and something that's very, very close to my heart, not just in terms of my job, but in terms of what I enjoy doing and get comfort from, is reading. I'm a great evangelist for the power of books and the power of words, and I think all kinds of reading fiction can have medicinal benefits. Browsing bookshops, browsing your own bookshelves can be a comfort. I mean, for people like me who find it actually hard to lie down on the floor and meditate, reading becomes a kind of meditation, a way to escape your own mind. And stories themselves, with their beginnings, their middles and ends, when you are sort of stuck in a sort of psychological moment, the power of a story gives you that belief in change, which is so therapeutic in itself. Okay, so that's my 5 tips. Be mindful on social media. Get outside, leave your house once a day, get some natural daylight. Sleep, be mindful that sleep is very important, even though companies aren't making money out of it. You need to sleep. Routine, keep a routine and a natural rhythm to your life, and also enjoy the sheer life transforming magic and power of these things we call books. Thank you.